they see you as, like, this could be like, you know, when your siblings see you as their mom. This could be those situations where they see you as their mom. Um, the situations where they feel like you can help them when it comes. This could be single mothers. This could be families like who are giving up in life and they have other people to be responsible for, but they can't even get their life together. You help them see that that's possible. That's why I said people are the danger there. You know, if that mom like does something drastic, that affects her whole household. And it's like, it's not that she wants to do anything drastic, it's that they don't have that person there to help them know, like, that it's okay and that they can survive and that they have somebody that'll be about the life purpose to speak into them to help them find their peace again. They don't know that they have a choice. You have a choice. What's for, and this could also be your own mom who may be in danger. For life purpose or somebody who you see as a mother figure. Um, Humility and strength. The kindergarten teacher. I was looking at the cards. So for your life purpose, that's what you do. That's what we said already. You help strengthen people again. Help them find their humility. You help make people strong. So your life purpose is just being a builder of people. Like, help building people up. That's the empowerment. Help building people up, strengthening people, not just inspiring them, but helping them find their strength again, because you can be inspired and never do anything with the inspiration. So this is you, like, not inspired, but this is you getting the wheels going in their life again. So people who are a little rusty, getting their oil flowing again. This is like pumping a person up. This could be a person, like, you might not even know if this person is actually going to do what they need to get done, but because your cheerleading skills or your ability to make them feel good is so strong, it makes them want to move forward. Whether they're going to make it or not, they're like, you know what, I spoke to Aquarius and I feel like I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. That's what I can do all things. This is them feeling like that. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. You make them feel like it's possible to get those things done. Even if you don't know if it, like, you probably feel like, you know what, my cousin ain't never gonna get that, whatever, because of what they do. But it's like, because you said something, is you push them or help them push forward, they're actually gonna make that big break that you thought they would never make. But that's a part of your purpose. That's something you don't know that they want you to be doing. What's for grief? Helping pushing them forward. But this is humility, right? So this is you having to have that, like, your life purpose. You have to be humble, like humble about it, because, like, you're gonna meet people that might not have the same strength that you have, but they supposed to get a portion of your strength. Like, when you bless, it trickles down to your family, to your friend. It's supposed to trickle down. But if you're not humble enough, you'll, like, try to keep all that to yourself. So this is the part. Your life purpose is about being able to share your strength or share your encouragement with others without. It's a phrase, a saying. I forgot what it is. A candle is not afraid to. If a candle lights another candle, that's not going to make its light go out. So just because you allow somebody else to shine a lot, like, it doesn't mean that you lose your light or whatever. But this is what this feels like. A person who's humble enough to say, I can strengthen you too. I can strengthen you. This is a person who helps another person prepare for battle. That's what this is. You ain't the only person strong. Like, not saying you might be the only person strong in the room. Let's use that reference. But you're not afraid to help somebody else get their strength so they can battle. This is like, you're strong. You made it through your battles. But there are other people who have not made it through their battles, Aquarius. And it feels like you've made it through your battles. So you're like, okay, I've recuperated. I got what I need. I'm about to travel. I'm about to move forward. But they saying pump your brakes because there's people who still grieving. And just because they don't have the same strength that you have or whatever, it's like one of those things where it's important for you to be their strength. You have to be their strength because they don't have it. And some people may not never find it. Some people you can't, like, actually prepare them for battle. You have to battle for them. So this is like a part of your life purpose, fighting on other people's behalf and being other people's strength when they don't have it. being the person that they can call on when they can't call on nobody else. So what's for grief travel? We have indolence, the hangman, and clarity. Yeah. So this is cutting away and like this is the slow, right? Indolence is slow. It's slow movement. Like that's why I said this could have been a thing where you were just trying to move on with your life and you were not understanding the people that were grieving behind you. So they need you to cut that away. Like just not move around so much for this moment. Because you might get some news about this grieving, and if you move too fast, or if you're in the middle of doing something, you're not gonna want to hear that at that time. So it's just like pace yourself so that when these events take place or when this situation, because it's a part of your purpose and your purpose, because of your life purpose, you might not be able to move as fast as you would like to, or as quickly as others, or as much as others, because you serve a different purpose than people. So your movements are going to be different. Your patterns are going to be different. But they matter. They are sufficient. And also because the clarity is on the slow, like even with this grieving, I said it might get spread around quick. Remember I said the news travels fast? Yeah, because it's cutting away and moving slow. So this is you finding things out like in the nick of time. You hear me? In the nick of time that they're giving me. Finding things out in the nick of time to prevent such grieving from happening, or for prevent the grieving from going on too long. It's like finding it out in the nick of time so you can deal with it properly. You can help other people like deal with it properly before it just really, because some people, when you like, depending on how soon you have told them stuff, they'll go into shock. If you tell them too fast, or if you tell them too late, or then they get this when the argument's happening, you should have been told me. So this is finding out stuff in the nick of time to be able to grieve properly. What's forgiveness? Yeah, this turned to 2. But this is amazing, Aquarius, for forgiveness. We have the filmmaker, futility, success, and interference. Didn't I tell y'all? And I quote, I said they want to make a situation where forgiveness is seen a different way than how it's supposed to, or trying to make it seem like there are requirements and legal ways of forgiving. The only way that there is to forgive is how the Bible said, if you sin against you 70,000 times, you forgive them 70. So these are people who are saying 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's the filmmaker trying to look a certain way. These are people who don't know what forgiveness is and haven't really seen forgiveness in the flesh. They haven't seen it in the flesh. They haven't seen it for real. So they don't know what it is. But it's like it's useless. We do have useless work. We have interference and success. So I feel like you're going to help these people who didn't know how to forgive or didn't know what the forgiveness was about. Like the confusion. And even if people didn't forgive you based on something that somebody else said, or just based on period. Not saying that you did something for them to have to forgive you, but if they were trying to say, well, the reason why we don't talk to you is because we don't forgive you. Or the reason why we don't do this or we don't do that is because you did X, Y, Z. Trying to figure out what's supposed to be forgiven and what's not supposed to be forgiven. And this is real interesting right here with that. That is real interesting. But it's like it doesn't make sense for them to try to do anything like that, because you're still going to be successful. And that's like if people try to interfere with your life and say that your life path of helping these people figure this shit out is useless. I didn't mean to say that word, but it's like they trying to, if somebody try to tell you that that part of that's useless and that's not necessary, don't believe it. Like what you're doing is necessary. But there may be people who try and make it seem like it's useful, but this is the Prince of Cups. Like they're not gonna do like a lot, but like they might be trying to interfere with your success. So all they're gonna do is try to say like, Aquarius, you shouldn't be so supportive. You shouldn't be so empowering. People actually say that. They would say you shouldn't be so nice. You shouldn't be nice like that, because they don't want these people to receive their help, and they might not understand like the circumstances within your life purpose. People don't know your life purpose. No one knows but God. Like sometimes we barely know. So when your life purpose come into question, or the reason that you're doing whatever you're doing, this is like people who build non-profit foundations, and they'll be like, why would you do non-profit? You ain't gonna make no money off of it. And it's like, it's because you're trying to help people. You're serving a purpose. It's not for you to make money off of it. So just be aware of people that may have taken place before, and you have to forgive them too, even if they're jerks. I'm hearing jerk, even if they're jerks. You have to forgive them too for like trying to interfere with your life purpose, or trying to condense it. They may want to condense it and make it seem like it's not as big as everything else that's going on. But remember, I told you these people are in danger. You know that is like, this is something you have to do, like being helpful to others, and other people don't see that. Even if they feel like you're wasting your time, or you're trying to do something separate for them, like let them, don't worry about them. Worry about the purpose that was put on your life. This is for empowerment. Lovers in ruin. So it's a choice. It's on choice. They have a choice to either like receive the empowerment, even if it's you giving it to them, appreciate it, or just, that's why I said they may try to say it's a waste of time or it's useless. But it's a choice they have. But also with that, like a lot of people that you're going to help, they're going to love and appreciate you. But with the interference, I feel like there's going to be people who might want to ruin that. So people might want to try to stop other people from having a choice to be able to find love again, to be able to heal, to be able to be empowered, to be able to even make it to you to see things that go on. You might help people deal with their life purpose. It's like your life purpose is to help people deal with their life purpose, or understand their life purpose. There's a purpose within a purpose. You hear me? But it might be people that want to like interfere with that or stop that for other people. And it might be people who can't really find, because you know, like self-help and spiritualists and counsel, that stuff costs money. So there could be people who don't have like any means to get that support system. That's why we said the non-profit. But you have enough strength and enough humility and enough resources within you to be able to like offer help without it being so complicated and so much going on and so much money you gotta, you know, when they have like those, what do they have, y'all? Those, they're not groups. What do they have? Not a tournament. What is it called? Those committee meetings, whatever it is they have at the anyway, everybody can't afford to get those tickets to come in the room and have a seat and be a part of that. And then some people who do, they don't get the empowerment and the encouragement that they need. But it's something about you. You have it. You have it to be able to help these people who like this is in the nick of time. Like you helping people in the nick of time, last minute effort. Like some people, you know how they give you help, but you gotta like wait like 30 days, or you gotta wait this long, or you gotta wait that long. That's not you. You're the person who can help them like right when the danger presents, right in the middle of it, right in the thick of it. And that's why they're saying you need to be aware and understand that, and kind of get started on your purpose, and understand what it means to people. The people that is going to help. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. It did go longer than I intended for it to. So I do apologize, but that's what I have for you.